Welcome back to the set of The Gloves Are Off. It's time for us to continue on with Dump and Change. And while we have our MMA expert here, he's a sports fan, so we're going to talk some sports headlines next. And of course, Brian, I don't know, maybe it's your favorite quarterback, Brett Favre. The streak is over.
Don't even
I
start
forgot
with
you
that.
like Tom Brady in his hair.
Brett
back
Favre in
to
his
that
golden
again?
days.
Yes.
And you tell me you don't like Tom Brady? Like, I like his wife better than I like Tom Brady, but by the way...
Yeah, let's just clear that up.
Let's
from
clear
the
that
start.
up, because
Okay.
there might have been some issues from the last show
Yeah.
and your comments about me.
297. That is where Brett Favre's consecutive start streak will end as of last night. I don't know if you guys caught the game or not. It wasn't much of a football game, but I'm sorry, the headline in this one is the fact that the streak is over. Did any of you guys see Brett Favre's arm?
Didn't see it, but I heard about it.
It was the same color as the Vikings uniforms. I mean, it was purple.
Wasn't
But I
honest
want you to know
goodness.
something before we go any further. Carly doesn't like Brett Favre.
I'm not a fan.
So, you know
I
what?
kinda
That everyone
got
should
that.
know
Yeah,
that. You
just
get
a
that
little.
feeling.
But at the same time, I got to sympathize with the guy for a little bit because, I mean, what an incredible streak.
Change?
A little bit for the moment.
I think he's got major problems.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you think it's more serious than they're alluding
Oh,
to?
way more serious.
Yeah.
I watched the hit. He didn't see that coming, and the way he landed,
Yeah.
I think there's some ligament problems or whatever the hell's in
They
that
definitely
area.
try and cover it up for the first little bit.
And they do.
Yes.
In all
Try and
sports,
not
we
make it
cover it
so-
up and don't
so
let people
serious.
know what it really is.
Speaking of someone who tried to cover something up, maybe not so well.
Wait a minute.
Brian, instant replay. Brian Curran is showing us what happened. Yeah. Turns out that Salalosi, this is a costly move on his part. He's suspended, $25,000 fine.
Yeah.
Pretty much the Jets have washed their hands of this guy. I mean, it obviously came down from the league, but
Did they fire him?
he's not fired. He's suspended. Suspended by the team Monday night without pay for the rest of the season. And he's got to cough up $25,000. So did you see this, what he did?
Yeah, couldn't believe it. You know, he's
Is it
supposed to
one
be a
of those,
star
like,
athlete.
What were
and
you thinking kind of
Exactly,
moves?
what were you thinking? is
You know
right.
what, though? God, he's not that old.
No.
But I can remember, Carly, just maybe I never did it, but I remember when I first left hockey and became a coach, oh man, did I want to go on the ice and kill some guys because, you know, I knew that they were bluffers.
Yeah.
And I was trying to get that through to our players, and that's not the same, but I wanted to do something, but I didn't. And to get caught nationally.
On national television, I mean, come on.
This one ranks
Bad
up there as one
timing,
of the
yeah.
dumbest things a coach could do.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we can just call this one the dumbest play yet so far this season.
Embarrassing. Is
Yeah.
he married?
Embarrassing for
I
the
don't
whole
know, I didn't
franchise
look
and
into
everything.
that.
you know.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Does not look good for that
No,
team.
it does not.
They didn't fire him. He must be pretty good.
Yeah. Something that's a little bit of a heartbreak, I think, for Rider Nation. We're going to talk a little CFL. Flake off. It looks like Fantouz is taking his brand south.
Flake off.
Yes. Pull
Priceless.
the Fantouz flakes off the shelves. I don't know if people are going to eat them anymore, but he's got some workouts scheduled with some big-time NFL clubs, the Vikings and the Steelers, and apparently there are more. Are you a Rider fan? Does this sting?
I am a Rider fan,
Yeah.
but you know, it doesn't sting. I like to see a guy improve and go better, and it just says
So
that
that's the interesting
our
question.
sport is, you know, it's same as CFL. Maybe a few of our CFL players can contend in the NFL.
Well,
so it's
I'll put
good.
you on the spot. Do you think the CFL is the minor leagues for the NFL?
Yeah, I have to say slowly.
All right.
It is. It's like the warm up to the next step. Like you might have made it in Canada, but the NFL is the NFL.
But and saying that, I don't want you to leave on that note because that's not good for. But on the same token, CFL football is great football.
Well,
it
it's
really
great football,
is.
and
But
this is
these
one of
kids-
the best. This guy's the best. I mean, you talk about slotbacks. I mean, Fantouz.
Well, as a player,
It is, but like it's just because the programs are so much better developed in the States. Like, you know, the high school programs are so much more in depth.
Yeah.
They can pull out university games that are above and beyond that we pull out
Right.
in franchise money and crowds. And that
but
just
you do
does-
love CFL football.
I do love CFL.
We all love
We're still-
CFL football.
Just want to make
We
sure.
have to support that always,
yes.
but
All right, perfect time for us to take a commercial break. When we return, we're going to talk offside, onside, and then we're going to get into some strategy too with Brian and the Bobcats.